Hey everybody, Chaos Giga here, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Masters match and exactly what it entails, what you have to do in order to, well, I guess succeed at it, which is, well, a lot. Okay, so first off and foremost, we have a Game King's official website page here, and basically it's going to list out in the crappiest details ever in translated English on how to do this thing, or at least how to begin doing it by trading in some memory chips and some of your hard-earned megs and bits to get these quests that you have to do to get like 100 to 200 of these Masters Match datas from a reward for defeating the boss that you have to go and do. So, well, I get a lot of questions on how this actually works, the Masters match, and it works the same. It's always been the same, okay? So now this part right here is different, okay? So now it's instead of like it costing us like Digicores or something that's really hard to get now, it's something that's rather easy that you can buy from a shop. So that is cool. But here's the part that I don't think anybody really understands. You can do these an unlimited amount of times, yes, but are you actually going to be able to beat people that actually buy stuff in the game? No, you're not. This is why I say that, because you can actually take mid datas, so like the mid beast, mid dragon, mid like any of the mid datas that you basically farm in the game, or you can take the mid datas you buy from the cash shop and you can transfer them into these Masters Match datas automatically. So it takes 3 datas to make like one Masters Match. Here it is right here. It lists exactly what you need. Oh, so you just need the 3 mid-class datas. Okay, so I don't even have to go into the game. So here it is right here. It's 3 mid-class datas of each type of data, and then you got the memory skill datas that you can use, 1 of each, to get 2 of the Masters Match data. That's crazy, but that's really expensive though. So, and X antibody factor exchange tickets 40 for 1. Which is not worth it. Don't do that. You might have something coming up with these X antibody factor exchange tickets being needed, so don't use those. Then you got the raid boss for Bancho Leomon. First place gives you a better chance at getting more boxes, so you can get like 25 to 75 each of these. I know you guys may think this is a lot and that it's going to help you like win the whole thing, but it's not. Okay, so here's where I'm getting at, where people don't understand. At the end of the event period, okay, the winning team and losing team will be divided according to the team score, and the Masters Match code items will be rewarded according to their rank in the team. So this is where everybody gets confused, I think. There is a limit, there's a cap on how many of these code rewards you're going to get. The Masters Match code is capped. So the first place of the winning team is always going to get the 300. The first place on the losing team is always going to get 230. Now, that being said, it doesn't matter if the person on the first place losing team put in more points than the first place person on the winning team. If he put in like 300 million of these stupid data chip things, right? He's still only going to get the 230 codes. So it's really not worth doing these events. Now, I've done one of these events before, and that was for Digicores, and that was even more worthless than this one right here is, really, just because of the fact that we can use the tickets, the memory tickets this time around, which is actually really cheap. But don't take for granted that it's going to take a massive amount of farming, and I know how bad people hate farming in this game right now, especially with all the people that complain about, to me, when I talk about farming is my favorite thing to do in the game, but I don't like doing the farming for this anymore, because I know exactly what it entails. I'm going to bust my butt to probably get like 4th or 5th tier in this, and I'm only going to get maybe 50 to 60 of those codes. And I maybe I could get a 5/5 rare mod if I'm lucky, but it's really not worth it to me. Just grinding out for all this stuff right here when I've got other things that I could actually do in the game to catch myself up a little bit higher tier to like mid-game right now. Like I have my Ultra S, I'm going to go level him instead of playing this game. Because this game to me is, I already know what it entails. I already know how hard it's going to be to get up to the top. It's basically, if you spend or throw a lot of money at it, or to get all those mid-class datas, you can get first place pretty easy. So if you throw a lot of terrors at it, is what I should say. because that's probably what most of these players are going to do. But I mean, if you really need that Alter B item, I guess try to go for it. But again, just keep in mind, only one person's going to get it. Not everybody can get the rare items at the top, so there's no point in even trying. It's just a failed system. I'd like to see a guild members event sometime where the guilds are rewarded and all the players in the guild are rewarded for certain things. I'd like to see things where we actually work together on the game or the servers themselves instead of being against each other. I hate these, I'm just going to call it what it is, these dick measuring contests. That's exactly what they are. That's what they call them here in my state anyway, is their dick measuring contests. Because literally, you're just trying to show everybody else up, and that's basically what you do. That's not what I like to see in an MMO, especially when it's Digimon. And the tamers have to work together, okay? So why are we always being pitted against each other in these stupid Masters matches that basically only get one person an item that maybe might turn their game around a little bit? It's just not worth it. I don't see the point in it at all. And honestly, that's why I've always hated Masters matches, even the one that I actually participated in with the Digicores. I just really hate them. So we'll go down to the prizes here. You can see that the first place and second place on the winning team are the only ones that are going to be able to actually get the 2 rarest items in the event. First place on the losing team will actually be able to get be the only one to be able to get the Digivice Box OT series. So, well, third place could actually get it too on the winning team. Well, that's terrible. Like, everybody on the winning team gets rewarded. The people on that did the most work on the losing team always get shafted. I've noticed that too. That's another thing I hate. But anyway, that's it in a nutshell. That's my opinion on this whole thing. That's how I feel about Masters matches, how I've always hated them. I hope this helps explain some things to you guys, because quite frankly, I know there's a lot of confusion, but it does not matter how much work you put in for these Masters matches, because at the end of the day, whoever puts the most in is the true winner. So there's only going to be one winner. I don't care what you say, it's only one winner. And that's the person who's on the winning team, who has the most tickets turned in or data's turned in, whatever the heck they want to call them now. I don't care, because I'm not going to participate, because it's like the crappiest type of events that they do in the entire game. I've always hated Masters membership, even the ones I participated in. So I'm not participating in them anymore. You guys can do what you want, but I mean, it's just literally a waste of time. Unless you could actually know that you could afford like 3 million of these datas or whatever, or even more than that, because I've seen people do more than that. Because I remember when those Digicore Wars, I put in over 60 million cores, and I got first place on losing team. First place on the winning team had double what I had in there. So you can't tell me that there's not people throwing a lot of terrors into this. So you might as well just give up if you're a new player, okay? I mean, you can still participate if you want to, and maybe get one of those lower code things, especially if there's something you need, but don't get your hopes up on getting above 50% if you're new to the game. I'm just saying, because it does take a lot of grinding and a lot of work to get that high, or a lot of Terra, a lot of money. Let's put it that way, a lot of money. So this is definitely a cash grab event, so just keep that in mind. That's what these Masters memberships are always been about, is whoever can throw the most at it will definitely be guaranteed the win. So just keep that in mind. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.